Hello everyone. So for today I wanted to kind of make these triple pockets. I thought they'd be fun. This is the one that I keep as a sample in my idea little container thing. So that's why that's kind of like separate. So I brought out 3 pieces of paper here, and I have the measurements of the different pockets I want to use for what projects. So I want to cut out down the ones that I want currently, and we'll work from there. So this right now I'm gonna do 5 1/4 ish here. Okay, and then this side, because I want it 5 inches. Okay, and then this next one, I want it to be 7, so go to 7 here. Five by 7. Ta-da! All right. And this is going to be, I'm going to use this one, so page to decorate. So the first thing I would do is fold this down one way and fold the opposite way for the other side, and voila, we got ourselves our cute little page here. Now I'm going to glue these flaps down with art glitter glue because we do not need them coming up. And you can choose not to do the flaps, like cut the flaps down and that type of thing. I'm choosing not to with this one. That is my decision. And then I figured maybe we can make pockets or not pockets, tags and stuff that can go inside this, just because, yeah, but that will be a separate video, I think. All right. So I'm just going to glue away, and I'm going to grab the smaller book that I have out of the 2 books to use to glue this. I really like using antique papery pages. I like a lot of other people too. It's just sometimes I don't have the ability or the money to pay for as many digitals as I'd like. My apologies for the banging. Upstairs neighbors. That's all I'm saying. Upstairs neighbors. on that. Nothing I can do about it. They're going to be there no matter what. So I really wanted that little girl to show, so I was trying to make that happen, which made this look a little crooked, but that's okay. It don't matter because again, that little girl shows now and will show within the pocket. So that's all what matters to me here, is that that little girl showed. So now I'm just gonna do a quick swipe here. Try getting this edging off. Now I'm just going to glue this onto that one portion. And I'm just putting all the scraps in one pile right at the moment. And this just, again, I find it just strengthens it. And that's my point of doing this way, is to strengthen what I already have down. And because this is going this way, and this is going this way, no one even notices the parts that are not covered with that one piece. Now I'm going to let this glue dry a bit, because otherwise it's just going to glue where I don't want it to glue. So we're going to let the glue dry with that project. And now this is going to go into my scraps, and these itty bitty scraps are just going to get thrown away. And then we're going to get started with the next project. Again, pulling 3 sheets out, ready to go. And this time, I think, I know I had more than one. Sheets. Alright, give me a second here. I'm looking for something. Alright. I have more than one of these plain-ish sheets. And this is one of the backings from Shabby Dabby Dooda's Safari series, I think. Which is fine. I like reusing. All right, so this one is supposed to be at 4.5, so I'm gonna cut at 5 here. Cut that off at 5. You take this side and then you cut it off at 4.5. And then by 6. So I'm going to grab that bottom there, and I've got to open up this because it's got to be a certain height, and that is 6. And I wasn't thinking about this, but this is the one that I have a couple pieces here that I can use for it. So we want that go that way. So we're gonna take this one, fold it the opposite way, and voila. So this one's a winter one that I really liked. And again, I'm just gluing this down because I can. Okay. Want to cut off minimally off the deer, so I'm hoping I did this correctly. Yeah. So there's still a deer sitting at the bottom there. More. Okay. Again, I'm just gluing where I think be a good idea to glue. I want it to go this way. Glue this part. All right. Cut that off. Cut this off. And voila, we got that part going. again, this whole thing don't need to be covered. So I'm just doing the pieces that need it here. Now let's double check and make sure this will cover what we need covered. Yeah, well, okay. So I mean, I really did not use that much. It was a half or a little over half of a A4 sheet of paper, and I still have pieces left out of it and a whole A4 sheet left. So that is a plus. Didn't expect that. But again, I think this will be amazing for that little journal we're doing. And this is for our envelope folio 2. So, or envelope accordion journal. Again, just ideas. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. I just thought, oh, this would be pretty together. So I do recommend, before putting these pockets together, to go off and make sure this is according to what needs to happen, kind of a thing. So I'm just now thinking, did I make this too big? Oh, no, because this one's for an actual journal. So this is exactly the way it's supposed to be. Again, I'm just double checking my calculations, making sure this will fit on a plain page like it should. It does pretty well. I mean, there is a little overhang right up here, but it will fit according to what I need it to. So, and that's how I kind of plan out my pages a little. All right. So now I'm going to glue this together. I apologize if you hear any swearing, because I sure can from upstairs at the moment. They definitely loud at the moment. So there we go. A nice, cute pocket. So technically we can have a pocket going this way, a pocket going this way, and then we have our pockets going in there and there. So that's why I said we should make some stuff to go in these. That would definitely make it fun. Alright, now I'm going to distress around this one. And I'll make more. I just wanted to show you how I'm doing it with the different types of pieces I have. You can use not just this, but also I plan on making some with like music paper and dictionary page and that type of thing, so I have a few on hand for future journals. Then, because when you're making stuff like this, you want to mass make. You don't want to keep it all to yourself. You just want to mass make it, because then it just makes life easier later on. Honestly, that's the best way to do it, is just make a bunch. And then you can go from there. And I just like using the old book page as a base, so then I'm not bending this thicker paper around, because that makes it a little bit more difficult. So there we go. This one will fit directly into one of them journal, the old book page journal, accordion journal that I had made. I am thinking I want to add something from here onto there though, just to give it a little bit of pizzazz. And I think I have some smaller pieces. Could be wrong. Oh. Just a little bit of that in there, on there. I think would be kind of cute. And I'm just going to glue it on. I just think that's really cute. In a meadow we can build a snowman next to the deer. But again, just something to pizzazz it. And because I used the paper I did with this one, I'm not going to make this all pretty or anything else. I just want to get stuff to stick into it, so that's why I'm kind of leaving these out, so we can do that for the next round. And I'm also going to keep on going. I have a greenish gold color journal that I've been working on, and I made a roll, a snippet roll, and already cut out pieces and everything else. So I kind of just want to keep on going with that concept. And that's, we'll do 4.5 by 6 for that. Or 7, 4.5 by 7, I think would be a great piece. So I like that side. I don't really care for this side. So I'm going to line this up here. 4.5. I really like this. I know We Are Memory Keepers has something similar to this. So, just so you know, I got the off-brand, but I do know We Are Memory Keepers does have a regular brand, their brand one, if you're huge into We Are Memory Keepers. I get it. But I found this off-brand and I loved the idea with it, so I'm like, I'm just going to do it this way. All right. So this time I'm thinking we can go the opposite way, just to poke fun at them other ones. So that's what I'm going to work on. And again, it's just plain, so it isn't directional or anything else like that. And if it is directional, you gotta kind of go with the direction. That's my suggestion to you. Just go with what it's telling you to do. So there we go, that one. And again, these are plain. I'm not trying to make them extravagant or anything else. I'm just trying to use what I have. And sometimes plain stuff does help for future journals. Okay, these are big enough pieces to go in my scrap drawer. Now I'm going to start distressing. Sorry, that was a little loud. I really like how grungy that looks though. I know, that's so strange. Why do you pay attention to how grungy it looks? I have no idea. Other than I really like the grungy look. There we go. Okay, so next is the gluing down the pieces. Yeah, I'm kind of taking my one day of freedom from my children to just craft and nothing else. Which is normal for me. The girls are at school currently and they're having fun, and it's for Bella her Valentine's Day. Even though Valentine's is on Monday, it's her fun Valentine's Day through school, so she's super excited about that. She was excited to give people Valentine's gifts and everything else, and you know, with all her struggles, I am happy that she gets excited about going off and spending time doing Valentine's. Yes, I'm making this into a small pocket. And if you have a sewing machine too, you can easily sew this, sew this part, and sew all the way around, and you get the same result. But I think that's rather pretty and simple, but adoring for a cute little journal that I'm working on. So now all I have left is the 3 plain ones that I don't really have any plans for, and they're all going to be 4 and a half by 7. So, except I keep these pieces of paper. My plain papers like this, they get used as backing for things. I don't coffee dye them, I just throw them in my coffee dyed pile. So now I'm just going to start breezing through these a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right. And these 3 need to be cut at 4.5 by 6. So now I'm getting into more of the mass production now that I'm done with the ones that I wanted mainly done. you start getting into the mass production stuff. And I mean, I'm not the only one who does this. It's just how it works. And also, this is where I grab some paper clips. So I need 3. So I know which one I'm working on where. And the 3 pieces of paper stay together. So I'm understanding not everybody does this. This is how I do it. Okay, now this one I'm going to do 4.5 by 7. I know the last few I've been doing 6. But this one I kind of want to do 7, so we're going to cut it off from there. Four and a half, I always try to keep my pockets. I find pockets do really well being at 4.5, so that's what I stick with. Some people like going as far as 5. I personally, again, this is a personal thing where I find it works best on pages, so it ain't too small, but it ain't too big. That's why I always say 4 inches is the biggest I go for tags, and 4.5 is as big as I go for pockets. So then you have a general idea on how to measure everything. Everything can get measured easily. Now that's quite a bit here. There we go. All right. I just fold them, and then I'm just going to grab pages here and just start gluing. Again, I'm going to kind of rush through these because I'm not planning on doing any decorating with this. These will sit in my area of not unfinished, but that's okay because, again, if all they need is decoration, I can handle that. So don't want to come back up. Okay, this is the biggest scrap, so I'm just moving that to the side because that will get thrown in the scrap bin. So we got one piece done. And again, I'm just rolling with the punches here. And this is a great way to use up old book pages, but I didn't want to use all my old book page ideas during the challenge. I kind of wanted to try to come up with my own a little bit, just do different ones rather than always pockets, because I've learned with myself, I have a habit of repeating the same things over and over again. I try not to. Like this one I know I haven't done in a long time, so it ain't a big deal that I'm doing it again. I've kind of ran out of it through my mass make, so that's fine with me using what, again, I have definitely ran out of. I'm going to pull out something that I think will add some prettiness to this. I know I said I wasn't going to decorate and then I just grabbed something to decorate. That's okay. Because again, some of these I need to use up. Some of my decoration stuff. I made a lot of decorating stuff lately and just haven't done anything with them. But that's okay. Again, I like this for future projects. You'll be fine. My upstairs neighbors are going to be moving around again soon. I can hear a vehicle waiting outside, so I am gluing this with this just because it is a craft paper type thing. Brown paper bag. So there we go. We got another one done. So, I mean, again, we've gotten 4 done now. So I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day or night. Bye.